Guys, Nick here with GearNut, and I am super freaking excited about this Nitecore P26. So a big shout out and thank you to the Nitecore store for sending this down for us to check out. And I must say, this has got to be one of the most innovative lights that I have seen this year yet. So if you're looking for an 18650 powered flashlight that can rock two CR123As or two RCR rechargeable 123s, you're definitely going to want to check this out. But look at this. That little dimmer switch just allows you to pick whatever light output you want, from half a lumen all the way up to, gosh, I want to say 1,000 lumens, and that's getting really bright. Strobe warning, I'm going to click a strobe on, so this thing does have strobe, and it's extremely easy to activate. You know, you just click this all the way up, you turn it all the way up, you turn it to notch 11 as I've been calling it, and it gives you your strobe. Sometimes it does get accidentally activated if you're not careful, so that's a downside. But the upside is you can turn this on in turbo. It dims on, it dims off, it's got momentary if you just press it, or you can adjust any light output that you want while the light's on or while the light's off and get exactly what you want. Now you might be seeing, let me see if I can see this in my viewfinder. Let's turn it down a little more. There is a dead spot in the center, and it's about, I want to say it's about 10 inches out. That's where you start getting rid of that dead spot, because this is rocking, let's tell you about the LED. It's rocking a Cree XP-L HIV3 LED with a deep, smooth reflector. This thing is designed to throw. It's going to have some spill, but it's really designed for that intense hot spot. It's got a nice little cigar ring right here. It has a removable pocket clip. You can flip it around. It's pretty easy to pop off. It works. I haven't had any problems with it. If you do, let's unscrew this tail cap. It does have a little nice high button, but it's still tail standable, so you can stand the light up if you need to. Not a big deal, and use it. I've been using it as a little improvised night light, and I've just been torture testing it. The threads, there's a whole bunch of threads, very secure, flat topped, but they're not really square, they're more of a V-cut, hard anodized. There's your O-ring right there. On the inside, gold plating. I love seeing that. You can get this with or without a battery. I chose to get it with a Nitecore branded 23,000 milliamp hour 18650 at 3.7 volts, 8.5 watt hours. And this flashlight, let me take it all the way apart. If you don't like this tactical cigar ring, you can unscrew it and pop it off. Just be careful of your O-ring because it does catch on there a little bit, so don't do that too much. But you can remove this, and it's really nice because it's quiet. It's threaded, it locks down if you want it. You can take it off if you don't. And the body comes away from the emitter. Just unscrew it, and that's why they give you a couple different size O-rings in your accessory pack. They also give you another tail cap or rubber boot cover, and a little wrist lanyard, and a pretty nice little holster for your belt, or a sheath for this flashlight for your belt. It does have some Velcro, so you could put that onto a pack or something. It has a nice plastic D-ring. But if you're going to use this flashlight, it's compatible with 18650s, and it's also compatible with two CR123As or rechargeable, I think they're RCR 123s. It is compatible with those. I did check that out. Your battery is going to have to be a post-top battery. This does not work with flat tops because of this little receiver, and it's really nice, unique design. It's gold plating on all of it, hard anodized coated threads. The threads are well designed. O-rings are very beautiful. This is IPX8 waterproof, and it is 1.5 meters impact resistant. It's got type 3 hard anodized coating. It just keeps getting better. This is a freaking great light. If you don't like the ring, I'm just going to leave it off. But it has reverse polarity protection on here. If you rock this light and you're running it on turbo for an extended period of time, or if you're rocking it at its highest setting at the 1,000 lumens, it does have advanced temperature regulation, which will keep this light safe. It's going to downgrade the light output as it needs to protect the battery and protect the driving module and the LED. It has a little bit of an AR coating on here. See if I can catch it with the studio lights. Not really catching it the best, but it does have it. It is definitely a light that will roll if you put some motion behind it, but the flat spots on here, on this anti-roll bezel, do work. If you have your tactical ring on there, it helps minimize roll, or if you have this little pocket clip right here on there, it does help minimize roll. You can tail stand this, and it is a very, very useful flashlight during a power outage, or if you're just trying not to disturb your partner, because you can just turn this all the way down to half a lumen, turn it on, and you could use it that way. You could turn it off, adjust it, or you could adjust it while it's on. It's just a fun light to basically mess around with. It's very useful. Tactical, yeah, this could be a tactical light because you could take and set whatever setting you want on it. It's weapon mountable, so you could stick this on your rifle. The button is recessed and protected because of the two metal tabs right here. It could have a 550 lanyard put on there extremely easy. It's just a really versatile light. This is a great outdoor light. This is a great tactical light, self-defense light. It's got these nice crenulations up here for a strike bezel. You guys can see I did drop this on some concrete, and it did take a little bit of a hit, but it's very durable. That was an accidental drop. I wasn't doing that on purpose. Don't recommend you guys drop your lights on concrete, but sometimes it happens, and you know, this light actually took it very, very well. So, but no, I'm really, really impressed with this light. It's very durable, and it's extremely easy and versatile to use. You can use it one-handed if you want to, but you do have to maneuver it a little bit, you know, to get your mode switched. But it's, oh, man, that's warm. 25,000 candelas, a little, or I guess it's 24,000 candela out of that LED. But I'm super stoked about this. It reminds me when I was a kid, and the dimmer switch in the dining room, I was never allowed to play with it, right? Well, there's no rules on this one, guys. You can do whatever you want with your little dimmer switch, and it is definitely just something fun for you to check out. So, as you climb up from half a lumen, the run times are going to vary. You know, you're going to get your best run time on the lowest mode, but since it's infinitely adjustable, there's no real, like, stats on battery runtime. That's one of the downsides. Sometimes you do get an accidental little, I would say, strobe activation as you creep up on your turbo or your highest setting, and then right before that click, you do get some accidental strobe activation. And that's happened to me on several occasions, you know, and that click is definitely strobe, and just a little bit under it is going to be your 1,000 lumens. So, absolutely love this light. It's really freaking sweet. I tell you what, I would highly recommend you check it out. It's one of the most innovative lights. I love how you can tear this down. It's extremely versatile. The build quality is fantastic. I've dropped it. It's been in different temperatures. It's been used, and it hasn't had a single issue. So, if you guys are thinking about picking one of these up, head over to that link in the description box below and help out Nitecore Store, because they sponsored this video. It'll help my channel out and help me bring more content to the viewers and help you guys make purchasing decisions. So, I'm very pleased with the battery, with all of the quality of this light is freaking fantastic. I like how it's user serviceable. They do give you accessories and O-rings and extra little tail claps right here that you can actually replace. You will have to get a special little spanner type wrench to unscrew that and service it, but yeah, it is what it is. I like the options. So, but it's got to be one of the most versatile flashlights. I can't say that enough. This thing can do almost anything you would like it to do, and just the engineering is just freaking awesome. I've been waiting a long time for a flashlight that had an adjustable dimmer switch on here, and the best part is you can adjust it while it's off. I will probably end up putting a little red or white dot of paint on here so I know where this light sits on the power level, because if you look at it, you're not going to know until you move this ring. You could move the ring, but it's going to take you a little bit of time, so I'll probably end up putting a little dot on here. I would like to see this light available without a strobe. I would prefer that. I don't really use a strobe, but if you take away the strobe, it does take away some of the versatility of this light, so I understand why it's there. I really like it. It's one of my favorite lights right now. And Nitecore, you guys made a freaking awesome light. This is the Nitecore P26. Let's take it out in the backyard, take a look at it, but I can't say enough good things about this. It's just a fantastic experience, and if you like to fiddle around with dimmer switches, you're really gonna like this light. And I'm one of those guys that really likes to pick my light level, and this gives you any light level you want. So pretty freaking cool. So stay tuned for the backyard footage, and definitely check out Nitecore store. It's pretty freaking awesome. So stay tuned. Hey guys, Nick here with Gear Nut, and we're out in the backyard with the Nitecore P26, and it is raining. So let me back up under here on this awning, and you can probably hear some cars driving around in the moisture. But off in the distance is my shed, and we are going to light it up with the dimmer switch, nice and slowly, so you guys can start slowly picking that thing up. That dimmer switch is freaking cool. Look at this. It just keeps going and going. There's the strobe, so we maxed her out. So there you guys go. That is the freaking Nitecore. Look at it. It is just throwing the light. I would definitely say this is a concentrated beam flashlight. It's got some spill to it, but that hot spot in the center is just crazy. And the dimmer switch is freaking awesome. Super stoked and excited. I've been waiting a long time for someone to come out with a dimmer switch on a flashlight, and you can pick any light level that you need and just turn it off and turn it back on, and it's right there. It does dim off and dim on really easy on the eyes. Just a fantastic build. Super stoked about this Nitecore. Nitecore store, thanks for sending this down. This is an epic light. I would highly suggest you guys check it out. It's a 1,000 lumen monster. It uses those lumens to their full extent on distances and up close because of that lens. So, but anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go inside. Camera's starting to get a little bit wet, but it should be able to handle it. So big thank you to Nitecore store for sponsoring this video. Guys, check out that link in the description box below, and I would definitely consider picking one of these up if I were you. This little P26 is freaking awesome. I'm probably gonna have to check out their littler version, the EDC version, because that rotary switch is freaking amazing. Super user friendly, just love it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll check you guys later. It's raining out here.